today I'm going to be giving y'all a informative class on the Restoration and Reconditioning Center. Now before we kick off, I want you all to imagine yourself being displaced for work, having to go somewhere where no one understands you, no one speaks the language. It might be a hostile environment, or it might just be a peacetime mission, where any word that might be misinterpreted could be the end of that peaceful thing that we have between our allies and ourselves. Sadly, that is the life of most of our soldiers that are downrange. They're in a high intensity, high stress environment, and most of the times they do not have any of the resources around them to allow them to express themselves and to provide that stress relief. This is just a quick outline of what we'll be covering throughout my brief. I'm going to let y'all know what a combat stress control is and our mission, what the RRC is, the benefits that have been proven with our program. We'll cover a few of the topics that we go in this program, who's appropriate for the program, how to refer someone, future plans, contact information, and then I'll have a final slide for questions. Okay, so before I can tell you what an RRC is, or what our mission is, I have to let you know what a COSC is. So a Combat Operational Stress Control Unit is a unit that is designed by the military to provide behavioral health resources for units that are currently in deployed settings or for units organic to an area. Our goal is to develop programs that allow your soldiers to perform in an optimum mentality and to allow yourselves to continue to be resilient in most deployed settings. We work alongside your organic behavioral health officers and your behavioral health clinics. We could also expand to work with other PCMs and other medical services. So what is the RRC? The RRC is a program aimed to mitigate behavioral health evacuations. We were first built in, the Restoration and Reconditioning Clinic was originally built to be used inside of hostile environments. We were originally created to stay near the soldiers that are currently deployed to reduce evacuations and to allow them to continue to stay in the working area to allow them to adapt better to the environment. So some of the research that was done on this, because this program mirrors those programs from the past, is in all three types of care that were done that were immediate to the current deployed setting or hostile environment. All three trials with Israeli forces showed that they had improved behavioral health and resiliency throughout their entire deployment, and the quality of life will actually increase while doing the programs. So while we're here, the way we mirror it is we follow the same 5-day program. During the 5-day program, we offer a lot of behavioral health classes. It is usually always one behavioral health provider, one senior NCO or behavioral health tech, and one junior enlisted behavioral health specialist. The goal is to provide the soldiers with new coping abilities and new tasks or tools that they can put inside their pocket to allow them to finish off a deployment or to continue through and allow them to start a deployment. Now, this is the location we chose. It is a very central area that allows us to work with many forces. We get forces from Germany, Poland, and sometimes as far as Kosovo. This location is very central to all those locations. It allows them easy access to us wherever we may be. So that reduces the barrier that may be with coming with behavioral health care. This place offers multiple things that may not be available in regular deployed environments. We have a barber shop, we have a workout tent. Some places don't have workout facilities. We have a DFAC. Sometimes we have to eat MREs when we're out in the field. That can get really depressing. We have a solid roof over your head with 4 solid walls and a door that locks. Sometimes that comfort is some things that you cannot be provided inside of a tent. We also have this current room that you all are sitting in to do all our classes in. We offer more relaxed couches, video capabilities, and also computers to allow y'all to be able to see the classes and work yourself out a little bit better. We also offer the RRC office for individual sessions with the behavioral health provider or occupational therapist. So, according to research, we have increased return to duty. Since the starting of this program specifically, we have had 100% return to duty with something like a 90% personnel being able to complete the actual deployment. In other places where this was implemented, people filled out an OT45, which is a which is a screening tool used to show how often you use resiliency skills and how they worked. After this program that was used in deployed settings, 81% reported that they used these resiliency skills and they used these tests and tools that they were given to be able to improve their quality of life while in a deployed setting. Most of the times it even allowed them to complete deployments and allowed them to help assist their battle buddies in being able to implement these same skills. So on there, you can see that it says decreased behavioral health stigma. One of the ways we do that is that we keep them in the fight. We don't take them out, we don't hospitalize them, and we don't put them away from their unit where they may feel that they are being singled out for having a behavioral health issue. We're also away from other medical facilities that allow you to feel like you are that allow you to feel that you're a part of something greater and that you're working towards getting better. Like I said before, we keep you close to the fight and maintain that soldier mentality. Yes, we do the classes in civilian clothes, but you're also expected to return to duty. So from day one, your goals are oriented to be able to return to that workforce that you originally came from. Also, we allow you to do courses with other personnel that are currently deployed as well. They may help you understand what you're going through. It might give you that confidence again that, hey, I'm not the only one going through this. So these are some of the topics that we cover. They're pretty simple, but very effective in many matters. We offer stress and anger management. We've all been in those situations where we start stressing, we start becoming angrier, and we don't have those usual outlets that we have. Like I said, we offer stress and anger management. We teach you new tools because you may not always have that gym to go to, that area you can run out because it might be a hostile environment, or you just might not have the resources that you have at home to be able to release yourself and relieve yourself of those moments. We teach you multiple relaxation techniques from deep breathing to progressive muscle therapy, progressive muscle relaxation, and also teach you mindfulness and yoga. Like I said before, starting from day one, we teach you goal setting. We allow you to come up with your own goals and apply them throughout the week. We also teach you positive relationship building because while you're on the phone, it might be a little bit more difficult to maintain those relationships. But we teach you those effective communication skills to allow you to be able to communicate what you're feeling at that very time and moment. So who is approved for the RRC? We work mostly in moderate to minor behavioral health diagnoses or issues. We do not take more of those severe personnel that might need an actual inpatient facility. We work with anxiety, social withdrawals, anger, frustration, and this allows us to better capture and before they need that higher level. So the RRC is not a rest and relaxation center. You are expected to work while you are here. You are expected to do homework, come to classes, participate in all the activities that we have for you here. It is not an inpatient psychiatric ward. Again, like I said earlier, we only take moderate to minor behavioral health diagnoses. This is because we want to catch you before you do need that inpatient care or need to be put in that inpatient psychiatric ward. This is not a transition or soldier holding area. If you're on your way out of the military, thank you for your service, but this is not the place for you to come to. And this program is 100% voluntary. No one can force you to come here. All of this has to be done on your own. Going in, I know y'all are looking at this like, well, let's say I have soldiers that need this. How can they get referred to this? This is how you can do it. We have a cost battle box that most of the emails and referrals come to that allows us to screen through them and check if that person fits the needs of our program. You can contact your organic behavioral health officer. You could also go through your PCN or your aid station, and also you can get a referral through your commander or first sergeant. Just right now, currently, due to COVID, we do require that people come in with a 96-hour with a test that's negative within 96 hours. So what are the future plans for our program? We are currently in the process of building 2 additional RRCs, one in the Launchville area and the other one in the Graftonview area. As you can see, we've had very large success rates here, and we want to be able to expand that to other areas. When COVID is not an issue, our program is built to handle 6 to 8 participants, if the space allows it. We are available to all REF forces across Atlantic Resolve, and with the 2 new areas that we're opening, we're going to be more available to organic units that are currently stationed or deployed to Germany. The sustainability of the program is currently still pending more research, but based off of the data that we've collected from other RRCs during deployed settings, it seems to be following the same route with effectiveness. Now real quick, before y'all go to questions, we are a cost unit. We offer the RRC resources to anyone that may need them at any time. We try to be available to everyone as soon as possible, and also we offer many courses that can benefit anyone. If you have a soldier that needs it, bring them in. We'll help them out to the best of our abilities and bring them back to you without needing to evacuate them. And by doing this, we're helping them stay in the fight. Thank you.